it's very easy to work for somebody else. What's up, YouTube? It's me, Louis, back with another video, and today I'll be talking about, I guess, the struggles that come, not struggles, the things that I had now, the things you'll have to get over. I don't know how to, I don't know how to title this video, but I'll be talking about the cons and I guess, the cons of working for yourself, I guess, as someone who doesn't, just starting off. I'll talk about my experience. Um, it's not as easy as everybody think it is. Everybody think it's just like, oh, this person has a full. They work for themselves. They must be doing good, and they so lucky that they don't have to work for anybody else. And they, if they work a long time, full time, they must be getting a lot of money. Which sometimes in this case, and not really the truth. I don't know how to put it, but um, some things that you will have to know with working full time for yourself, as far as my experience was and is, um, and to let people know it's not as easy as it may seem and look, and how people display it is not as that it's not that easy. The first thing you have to know that everything you I'm talking in as far as like selling clothes or selling stuff, period. Everything you make won't sell. Everything you make or everything you buy won't sell. Um, that's why I encourage people who want to start selling clothing, like I talked about the app Poshmark and Depop. I would say start off by selling things you don't want, like things that you already have in your closet, to get a feel of what's selling and what's not selling. To get a feel for the app, to because people go out and buy all this equipment and buy all this clothes and buy all this, and the stuff that they're selling or just bought, invested in, is not really selling. So I would say start off with things you already have in your closet, maybe. Um, but I have a whole video about that coming soon, about what's good to sell on. But um, another thing people don't understand is the your freedom becomes work. So that the freedom that you wanted working for somebody else, it becomes work. It's like it's not like you. You're working pretty much 24/7 when you're working for yourself. You don't It's no breaks. Nobody's telling you what to do. Nobody's telling you how to do it. Nobody's showing you, this amount, and what I'm trying to say. But it's your own boss. Nobody's on your back. If you want to make money, you have to pretty much have the mindset of a business owner. You can't. I work for myself. I can get up anytime I want to. I can go to sleep anytime I want to. The paperwork that you probably will have to do is not important. Going out all night with my friends and drinking all night and trying to work in the morning. You have to discipline yourself. You have to know discipline. You have to have discipline. You have to know how to save money. That's one of the things that you will have to learn quick if you plan on working for yourself. If you don't know how to save money, which I didn't, you have to know it's not going to be all easy, sunshine, rainbows. No. Again, I had to, once I quit my job, I'm an early person anyway, so this was never a problem for me. I'm getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm going to sleep till 11 o'clock at night. Yeah. So, and all that you have to promote. You have to promote online. You have to make products. You have to make orders that you already have. You have to create shipping labels and all that. It's not as easy as everybody think it is. I mean, yes, you are your own boss and you don't have to listen to nobody, but sometimes some people can't. I'm not saying, but some people can't deal with that, and that's a lot to deal with. You have to make your own schedule. You have to be on time. It's like you still work for somebody. You working for yourself. So if you want to eat and have money, you have to work. You have to treat it like working for yourself. It's like you working for somebody else. You know, you have to be on time. You have to commit. You have to do a lot. I can't stress it enough. People think it's just so easy. You have to, like I said in my other video, it's you have to say no to going out sometimes with your friends, and you have to work. Yeah, you have to be on top of it pretty much. You have to have good customer service. You have to take the time to, I guess, work. I don't know, but it's just, I don't know. A lot of people think it's just so easy. It is easy once if you have something that sells. Like if you know, no, it's gonna sell no matter what. Like a name brand or a designer piece or a painting that's normally worth a lot. If you have it like that, like people be selling all this Chanel bags. If you have it like that, then you're good, I guess. But people like me that just jumped into it without now I won't say no clue, but it's like I really didn't know too much about it. I never, ever, ever in a million years saw myself making clothing like shirts. I never saw that. I saw myself doing tattoos and doing tattoos, and that's pretty much all I saw myself doing. Pretty much doing tattoos, opening up a shop, and calling it a day. Clothing was just so random. It was random. I didn't never. I say I never thought I would be doing it, but and that's some like me. I have to have discipline because I don't have it like that. It's not hard. It's as hard as you want to make it. It could be easy. You just have to have, like I said, you have to have discipline. You have to take the time and know that you will be working 24/7. It could be an easy 24/7 or it could be a hard 24/7. Like me, I be behind on orders too. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm all perfect, but I be behind on stuff. I be late on stuff, and I'm not saying I'm perfect either, cause damn, not no. But I have the discipline. So people always ask me, why you get up so early? See, this is a normal day for me. I wake up sometimes around 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, go to the gym. While I'm on my way to the gym, I'm posting on Instagram, sharing closets, and you'll understand what that means in future videos. Sharing closet, I'm adding people, I'm pretty much online work, pretty much, somewhat, yeah. I get to the gym, I stay at the gym for like 2 to 3 hours, leave the gym, do the same thing. I go home. Before I leave the house, I write down the orders that I have. Before I go to the gym, I write down the orders that I got the night before, or while I was asleep. And I leave the gym and I go to the stores to get everything I need. I go home, make the orders the next day or the same day. I'll ship them out. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but that was just a simple version. Living through it and having to go to stores and they don't have what you need, and it's not as simple as it is, but it's not as hard. It don't. I don't want anybody to feel like it's intimidating that you can't do it, because it's easy, but you have to make it easy by having discipline and dedication and time. Just think about how much you don't like working for nobody, and putting that towards the blessing that you have now that you don't work for anybody. You will work probably 10 times as hard as just to know if you mess up, you will have to work for somebody else again. Just that's the way I look at it. If I mess up, I will have to go work for somebody again, and I do not. Oh God, I cannot. No, I can't even. As of now, I can't even picture myself working for anybody else. I'm so used to working for myself that I would be so angry and so upset at myself that I let that happen, because I didn't have discipline, or but it's a lot. You have to become very, very careful with your money. You can't just go spend it all. It is very, and this will, it people don't understand. It is very, 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 very easy to work for somebody else. It's easy to work for somebody else. I say that because if you work for somebody else, they're showing you how to do it, how much time, they giving you a schedule. They pretty much planning your day, they pretty much planning your money. Not, I wouldn't say planning your money, but planning your day pretty much. As self-employed, you have to figure that all out by yourself. And working for somebody else is very easy because you can go there, you can go to that place and do absolutely nothing and still get paid. Working for yourself, you have to grind, you have to push, you have to stay focused, you have to always stay motivated. People ain't gonna like your schedule that you have, like your friends and them not gonna like what, like you can't hang with them. But at this point, you have to put them aside. I'm just saying, this is what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to put them aside. If they don't understand it, you will have to put them aside, and you have to focus on what you're doing, because they don't know what you're going through if you hate a job so much that they just okay with, if they're okay with their job and you're not okay with your job, they not, it's gonna go one ear, it's gonna go in one ear and come out the other one, but yeah, it's very easy to work for somebody else, but it takes the strong-minded people, the disciplined people, the self-motivated, the motivated people, the people that don't want to do it pretty much, to have the drive and have the focus to stick to what they're doing, because I was not, and I don't want to make it seem like I just took off and I had all this money and I had all this success with my business or the clothing that I did. No, it started off slow. I quit my job. It began to go up, but it was still not enough. I will say that it was not enough, but it was still amount that I was decent. I was okay with, but it didn't just take off. And no, I still had times where I was like, damn, I wish I had some more money. I would, like I said in my previous video. If you haven't watched that, you probably might want to watch it. But yeah, I mean, all I can say is, discipline, stay on top of it, and focus. Remember that the people don't understand now. I think I said this in my old video. I think I said this in my previous video. It is now, having a 9 to 5 job is now a choice. It may sound crazy to people, but at the end of the day, it's a choice to have a 9 to 5. It's not 1920. It's not 1990. No, it is now in 2019. It is now a choice to have a 9 to 5. That may, like I said, that may sound crazy to a lot of people. And if you start to think about it, how many opportunities and how many ways you can make money now as far as back then, you will understand that it is definitely a choice to have a 9 to 5 job. It is not mandatory. It's an option now, pretty much. You don't have to have one. It's not, because the way people look at their jobs, they feel as though they have to have a 9 to 5. I don't know where I was going with that, but they feel like they have to have a 9 to 5, but it's definitely not the case. It is different when you have a different mindset. That's what I'm saying. People will never understand my mind, and I will never understand their mind, but it is very different now. These days, it is very different. It is so many ways out here to make money. It's crazy, and I haven't figured out all the ways. So that's why I'm always constantly changing what I'm doing, and it's a lot, but people don't understand that. Like I said, it's not all fun and games when it comes to working for yourself, but it can be if you have the discipline, the drive, and the motivation to remember how much you hate your job and that you don't like working for nobody, and look at it now, like I wake up every day and thank God, like I could be at a place I don't want to be, that I don't want to be, and that's not doing nothing good for my mental health at all. That's really no, God no. But I wake up and I thank God every day because, oh my God, I know how much I hated my jobs, every single one of them. But I guess I'll wrap up this video. Um, I just came on here to, give a little rant, I guess, about how people think it's just how I want to say people, but then again I will, but how nobody really talks about how being self-employed sometimes isn't always what it seems to be. People make it seem so glamorous, and no. It is going to be hard times. It ain't gonna be always. It's like you own a business store. You pretty much an online business is a store. It's pretty much like it is a store pretty much, and it's like the job that you worked at or worked at before, they have their slow moments too. They always have their slow moments. They always like those slow times when you get sent home early. Those are going to happen. You're not going to always be booming. Business is not always going to be good, but you have to learn how to save your money, and you have to have the drive to go, not get comfortable in a not get too comfortable what you're doing, even though it may be doing good, it could be doing great, it could be doing amazing. You can't get comfortable, because if you do, you never know what can happen. Like I said, every day could be a different day. You don't know if you're gonna get sales that day. You're gonna have some days where you don't make any sales at all. But you know, it's not always what it seems. But it could be great. But it's up to you to make it great. But yeah. But I'm gonna wrap this video up, guys. Thanks for watching. If you haven't seen my last video, check it out. But like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below what you think, or any tips for anybody. But I'm gonna wrap it up. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.